Well, the D23 Expo, the Disney Expo in Florida, has just happened. And they pulled out all the stops. They have had so many massive announcements in this D23 Expo. It blows my mind away, the amount of announcements and the type of announcements they have had, not just for Walt Disney World, but Disney World, Disneyland, the Disney parks worldwide and everywhere else. So there were so many announcements, and they went all out. As you know, Disney has been getting a lot of backlash recently because they've been doing all this crazy stuff that was really unnecessary. The closing of Splash Mountain, all this fast track stuff that's been, totally ruining people's vacations, where it's getting people confused trying to get in line. There's all kinds of cutbacks, all kinds of financial cutbacks to the quality of the product of Disney, but your paying prices keep going up. Well, they have just announced Villians Land. That was probably one of the biggest and final announcements they did. This land will be themed to mainly the villains of Disney. Now, I will say this. Really, why did it take Disney World to ever take this long to at least try something like this? There had been rumors for quite some time that they wanted to do this, and that Walt Disney World had the land to do it. But they never decided to go through with it. I don't know why. And I don't think this was just in the recent years. This was a number of years back. They were rumored that they could have the land to this. So, basically, I like the artwork for it. You can see Maleficent's castle on the very top. It's going to be themed to all the old Disney villains, new Disney villains, so possibly maybe the meet and greets with some of the more rare Disney villain characters won't be such an issue to get to, where you'll have more of a chance to get to these villains for a meet and greet, and new rides and new attractions through this new land. Based on the classic Disney villains such as Maleficent, Ursula, Captain Hook, Queen of Hearts, all the classics. So we're just going to see how that develops. It's going to be back. It's going to be located in the Magic Kingdom. So this land will be further back in the Magic Kingdom. So the new attractions, there are going to be a couple new attractions in this land. No full details yet. They just announced this land as itself, and people went absolutely crazy when they announced this. But as I said, with Disney, you scratch your head and think, why did you ever take this long to even think of something like this? You could have had something like this years ago. Probably even, I wouldn't say when Walt Disney himself was alive, but they have developed this now, so I don't know how this is going to go. People are going to like it, but hopefully at this point, because Disney has really been screwing up on things, that all these announcements and all of this hopefully starts pulling them out of the hole. Another thing, Monsters Inc. Portion will be, I want to say this was announced in the studios. that Monsters Inc. will be another attraction, new attraction land at Disney World. It looks like there will be a new roller coaster there from the artwork. We don't really know what you can. It's kind of looks like a family suspended coaster. It doesn't look like it's going to be much. Probably very heavily themed to Monsters Inc., the Pixar movie. So you're probably going to go on some kind of venture through the theme of the movie itself, the way the picture looks. So, yeah, we'll see how that turns out. It looks like fun. All in all, there were so many new announcements. Cars Land will be going in there as well, behind Thunder Mountain, as well as a lot of the Avengers stuff and all that other stuff going into new attractions, dark rides, so much more that Disney has announced. These are some of the most massive announcements I've ever really seen them do. Mind you, personally, I honestly think it's because they've been going down so far in the hole. They know Epic Universe is going to be opening here very soon, and they had to grab onto something, or they had to do something quick. Very quick. Because really they're losing their grip at this point. So hopefully this might get them out of the hole. And hopefully all these announcements will prove that Disney can go back to the Imagineering way that they used to be and the way they should be all the time. So we shall see what happens.